back to discussion. In last class, we have discussed about that means human reproduction and reproductive health. That means in class 12 NEET zoology. In class 12 NEET zoology. Okay, we have already discussed about different sub themes covered under human reproduction. And second subtopic under this chapter is reproductive health. Reproductive health. No, it have different sub strategies and sub themes like problems and strategies. Then population explosion and birth control. Medical termination of pregnancy. Sexually transmittable diseases and infertility. Particularly, in reproductive health, the most important things, for example, birth control. So there are keywords that might ask in NEET exam, say for example, lactational amenorrhea, coitus interruptus, for instance. Okay, but to understand the significance of such concepts. Okay, then regarding other components like infertility, say for instance, for example, there are certain novel techniques, say like in vitro fertilization (IVF), intracytoplasmic sperm injection, artificial insemination. They would ask about the significance of such things in avoiding, that means in prevention of infertility. So all these things are important sub themes in reproductive health. Like this, the like keywords I have mentioned: intracytoplasmic sperm injection under infertility, or lactational amenorrhea in birth control measures. So it's all about different sub themes under reproductive health. Okay, then the second topic in NEET class 12 zoology is evolution. The most important thing is AI Oparin, Halden concept of origin of life. Origin of life. Miller's experiment. Then evidences for evolution, like embryological evidences. Evidences for evolution. Forces of evolution. Like for example, natural selection. There are different sub things like stabilizing, directional, disruptive. Then another force is like gene flow, genetic drift, like bottleneck effect, founder effect, genetic load. Charles Darwin's contributions, modern synthetic theory, Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, convergent and divergent evolution. Apart from this, human evolution also they might ask, like Dryopithecus, Ramapithecus, like certain keywords. The most important thing in as I already discussed about, NCERT books are the crux point in understanding different topics of biology comprehensively, because most of the questions are coming from NEET NCERT books. Okay, and considering the importance and the level of complexity of a NEET examination, force of evolution like top content they might ask just a prediction, because other topics are conventional. Force of evolution, you have to understand in depth analysis is required, like what is stabilizing selection, They might ask us in the way of example, directional, deceptive selections, gene flow, genetic drift in the way of bottleneck effect, founder effect, like that. So you want say example for convergent evolution, adaptive radiation, and all these are different important. That means important topics comes under evolution. Okay. Then biology in human welfare. Third unit in class 12. Biology is biology in human welfare. Biology in human welfare. Different sub themes are also there, like human health and diseases. Human health and diseases. Then strategies for enhancing or for enhancement of food production. Food production. Microbes in human welfare. Microbes in human welfare. In human health and diseases, we will discuss about certain common diseases, common diseases, like malaria, pneumonia, filariasis, ascaris, like that. Okay. Then immunity types like innate immunity, acquired, different antibodies. For example, there are 5 types of antibodies like IgG. The basic structure we have to understand. Like for example, in IgG antibody, it's a monomer. That means it consists of 2 heavy chains and 2 light chains. IgM, 5 subunits. IgE, IgD, IgA, 2 subunits. IgA consists of 2 subunits, like that. That means at least touch each and every topic comes under immunity. So if I say for instance MHC, major histocompatibility complex, the cell mediated immunity, its mechanism, humoral immunity, different types of cells like T cells, Th cells, B cells, its role, interferons, and all these things we have to touch at least in brief in immunity. Of course, the most important topic, AIDS, cancer. We have to understand different things under the head of human health, and this in general the most important topic that one have to cover. Okay, next, strategies for enhancement of food production. Now it is say for example animal husbandry you have to cover. It includes animal husbandry. This is the most important topic. It have said like dairy farm management, dairy farm, poultry farm. Then apart from these, there are certain other topics like animal breeding, like of inbreeding, outbreeding, like that. Okay. Then beekeeping, fishery, plant breeding. For instance, then sub themes comes under strategies for enhancement of food production. But it all comes under for biology in human welfare. There are some other topics, but there's most important topics that one will have to cover. As I mentioned, nearly 85%, the major share of biology questions are extracted directly from NCERT books. So one have to rely on NCERT book. That means the form of a basic book and a standard reference book, and regular mock test, revisions and re-revisions are most important, because and understanding the previous question papers is very essential. What we call the crux point in clearing the biology section, because as we have already discussed, 360 marks are coming from biology section. Okay. Then microbes in human welfare, like microbes in household products, microbes in industrial products, microbes for biogas production, microbes as biocontrol agents, then microbes as biofertilizers. They're the most important sub-themes under microbes in human welfare. So in human health and disease, these are some of the important sub-themes and strategies for enhancement of food production like this. And some other themes, some of the important themes in microbes in human welfare like this. Okay, these are all comes under the head of biology in human welfare. Then the last topic under NEET plus 2, that means class 12 zoology, is biotechnology. No, biotechnology. It have to again principles and processes. Principles and processes. Then applications. Principles and processes mean it involves a basic protocol. Say, for example, rDNA technology, recombinant DNA technology. Different steps involving in recombinant DNA technology. Different steps involving, and most important things that we have to understand under principles and processes, like restriction enzymes. Restriction enzymes. Cloning vectors. Like PBR 322, PUC 101, like that. That means there's some of the significant topics under principles and process. Okay, applications, like biotechnology applications in agriculture, and medicine. Say in agriculture, BT cotton, pest resistant plants. BT means Bacillus thuringiensis. And in case of medicine, like genetically engineered insulin, gene therapy. Apart from this, transgenic animals, and other ethical issues also to deal in under applications topic. These are the different topics comes under biotechnology. Okay, so with this we have discussed about different concepts, that means, and we have analyzed different concepts which are particularly important examination point of view, and also on how to understand comprehensively. Okay, let us back to the on weightage, as we have discussed, approximate weightage to different topics coming under NEET zoology. Over the years, it's a prediction, like approximately each and every topic, that means chapter or unit, may have some weightage, so that we can possibly understand which one is higher important than others. For example, animal kingdom. Its weightage is nearly 5%. Structural organization in animals. Structural organization in animals. Weightage is nearly 5%. Then biomolecules. Nearly 9%. Human physiology. Nearly 30%. Then human reproduction. And reproductive health. Nearly 14%. Evolution. Nearly 7%. Biology in human welfare. Nearly 18%. Then biotechnology. Nearly 12%. So here, after animal kingdom, from animal kingdom to up to human physiology, comes under class 11. Then from human reproduction and reproductive health, evolution, big biology, human welfare, and biotechnology comes under class 12. From this, it is clear that human physiology have higher weightage of nearly 30%. Then the biology and human welfare, nearly 18%. And human reproduction and reproductive health, nearly 14%. The combination of human physiology and reproduction, considered it as human physiology, nearly 44%. nearly 44 percentage weightage. Apart from this, other topics in biotechnology also nearly 12 percentage. Evolution 7 by months and others. Okay. That means just imagine the 44 plus then 18, that means biology and human welfare 18, 62 plus biotechnology 75%. That means 12% combines to 74 percentage. So basing on this only, though it is a prediction, but by considering this, it will give us confidence and it gives us direction which topics that we have to stress, that we have to focus much when compared to others. So it is very clear that human physiology is very important. That means human physiology and human reproduction and health. Then the biology and human welfare. Then the biotechnology. So which occupies major share. So as I mentioned, revisions, re-revisions, we have to rely a standard NCERT book, then a reference book, and regular mock test and regular time schedule is most important, because getting maximum marks as much as we can in biology is very important in clearing the, that means NEET exam, and to get our desired medical exam. Okay, medical seat. Okay, but with this today, that means we have discussed about NEET zoology. Okay, next class we will be discussing about some other topic. Then, as I mentioned, revisions and regular re-revisions is very important in clearing the topmost examinations like NEET, even for other exams like CSR also. Okay, thanks for watching.